numbers and nerves and adrenaline. Nice. Okay, so this one's also that. I'm going to let you run it. Are you ready? Quiet, please. Come on. Come on, people. All right. Quiet. Rolling.
Someone tried selling me something once, but I wasn't buying it. See, someone tried selling me an idea, looking for me to buy into the idea that somehow chess is not a sport.
See, I can see what you're thinking now, what I was thinking. How could chess be considered anything other than a game? How could chess and, well, water polo be anything like the same? See, I used to think the same till I saw what they were really trying to sell me. Trying to tell me that there wasn't as much stress or strain or physical pain involved with one. So somehow it became less than the other, and I wasn't buying that.
See, there's the sweat that you see, and there's the sweat that you don't. Like there's the games that you will play, and the games that you won't. And I know of no performer, no public speaker that will play games with their professional practice. And that includes the sweat that comes with the pressure of putting your body on the line whenever you invite the anxiety of taking to the stage.
All eyes on you.
Silence, loud enough to deafen everything other than your heartbeat banging in your ears the way only blood do, rushing to your head with enough force to burn you, burst you, or drown you, unless you breathe through it all and stare down the stage lights like you prepared for this moment.
This solo show, this speech, this spoken word, this song, this opening night.
After night after night after night of sleeplessness and sweat, that's as salty as anybody gets when they set themselves up for failure. And face it with every string snapping, skin scraping, throat drying, stage tripping, step stumbling, word fumbling strategy for success that spells a performance out of planning and practice.
Define sweat, moisture exuded through the pores of the skin, typically in profuse quantities as a reaction to heat, physical exertion, or fear. Define physical, relating to the body as opposed to the mind.
Show me any sport that doesn't tax your mind as much as your body gets taxed. Show me any game that doesn't leave your stamina strained as much as your brain. See, if they could separate the body from the mind, then there would be no sport to speak of. It should be as pointless as when they try to separate the stress from the performance, as if nervousness and anxiousness weren't physical elements of any stage of success.
They sell us sports and culture as somehow separate, but still speak of sports stars competing on the international stage. They tell us recitals are not the same as rounds, chakas, or 40-minute halves, but sports stars are still judged on the quality of their performance, as if original actors weren't known as players.
Rehearsals are where you learn to turn adrenaline into focus and focus into action, where every mistake made is a second closer to the big show, where you've got one chance to prove yourself or lose yourself, because there will be no next match, no next time, no next nothing, only that moment in time where you're either destined to fade or shine. And if that's not enough to make you sweat, then you're not taking it seriously enough to perfect the practicing needed to perform the perfection.
Unlike most platforms, the stage doesn't come around that often. And when it does, it comes with lights so hot that the sweat turns to steam.
Comes with stress so real, you can pull a muscle just from standing so still.
Anybody who thinks that physical prowess is all about movement has never met up with the monk meditating on silence through stillness, where to simply breathe is to be as powerful as the wind is when it first stirs before building to become that house-wrecking hurricane.
The way a molecule of moisture is the most minuscule ingredient of muscle straining, streaming, perspiration. Sport or culture?
It all begins and ends with nerves and adrenaline, so don't try and tell me how one is better when it takes the same strength to attack from all angles as to hold your position under pressure. And remember that when you try to make one greater and the other lesser,
blood pumps, breath burns, skin sweats, heart bursts or heart soars, whether you're aiming for the scoreboard or for the audience applause.
All sports is a stage and all culture is a field where perfection is practiced and the show goes on long after the lights have gone down.